Welcome back to Ageless Mind and Body, where we give you real science-backed ways to stay strong, sharp, and mobile at every age. As we age, our bodies go through changes that aren't always easy to see, but we can definitely feel them. One of the most overlooked shifts happens quietly beneath the surface, the gradual loss of collagen. Collagen is the protein that holds everything together. It cushions your joints, supports your skin, and helps keep your ligaments and cartilage strong and flexible. But by the time we hit age 65, our natural collagen production drops to less than half of what it once was. That means every step, bend, or climb becomes harder, not just because of age, but because our joints are literally losing their structure. This decline can lead to joint stiffness, swelling in the knees and ankles, reduced mobility, and that all too familiar feeling of dragging your legs by the end of the day. The good news: you don't need expensive supplements or risky treatments to support your joints. In fact, 99% of seniors don't realize that simple everyday foods can help the body naturally rebuild collagen. Science is now showing that with the right nutrition, it's absolutely possible to slow down or even reverse some of that joint breakdown. Certain collagen-rich foods, some of which you probably already have in your kitchen, have been shown to reduce leg swelling by up to 47% in just 8 weeks. Even more impressively, they can improve flexibility, reduce joint pain, and help restore comfort when walking or standing for long periods. It's not magic, it's biology. These foods don't just provide collagen, they also supply the key nutrients your body needs to produce it more efficiently. Things like vitamin C, sulfur compounds, amino acids, and anti-inflammatory minerals like zinc and magnesium. When eaten consistently, they work together to restore the tissues that support your knees, ankles, and hips, leading to real improvements in mobility, balance, and overall joint strength. So if you've been blaming age for your stiff joints and swollen legs, it might be time to take a second look at what's on your plate. Because with the right foods, you can give your body the tools it needs to feel stronger, move better, and age with less pain. It's never too late to start fueling your joints from the inside out. 1. Egg yolks. When it comes to supporting healthy joints and maintaining strong, flexible movement, as we age, most people immediately think of supplements or medications. But sometimes the most powerful tools for healing and strengthening the body come from the foods we eat every day, especially the ones we may have been told to avoid. Take egg yolks, for example. For years, they were unfairly criticized for their cholesterol content, and many people ditched them in favor of bland egg whites. But modern nutrition research is turning that old belief on its head. Egg yolks are, in fact, a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to supporting your body's natural collagen production. Collagen is the protein that forms the structure of our joint skin and connective tissues. As we age, our ability to produce collagen naturally starts to decline, leading to joint stiffness, swelling, and general discomfort. The good news is that specific nutrients can help boost your body's own collagen production, and egg yolks happen to be rich in 3 of the most important ones: biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. Biotin, often known for its role in hair and nail health, plays a key part in strengthening connective tissue and cartilage, both essential for keeping joints flexible and pain-free. Sulfur, meanwhile, helps create the crosslinks that give collagen its structure and resilience. Without enough sulfur, your body struggles to build strong collagen fibers, which can lead to weaker joints and slower repair from wear and tear. And then there's vitamin D, a critical nutrient for bone health. It helps regulate calcium absorption, reduces inflammation, and supports cartilage health, creating a better environment for collagen to do its job. But it's not just about theory, real results back this up. In a recent 10-week study, adults who included whole eggs in their daily diets reported up to 22% less joint discomfort compared to those who didn't. That's a significant drop, especially considering how easy it is to incorporate eggs into your meals. We're not talking about fancy powders or pricey treatments, just whole natural eggs you can buy at any grocery store. To get the most benefit though, how you cook your eggs matters. Nutrients like biotin are sensitive to high heat, so soft cooking your eggs, whether that's soft-boiled poached or gently scrambled, is the best way to preserve their collagen-supporting benefits. Overcooking can damage some of these delicate compounds, so a little care in the kitchen goes a long way in supporting your body. So the next time you crack an egg, don't toss the yolk. That golden center is packed with nutrients your joints are craving. And if you've been feeling a little stiff lately, or noticing more aches after everyday activity, a simple change in your breakfast could be a gentle, natural step toward feeling stronger, more flexible, and more comfortable in your own body. Egg yolks aren't just food, they're functional fuel for an ageless mind and body. 2. Pumpkin seeds. Now that we've cracked open the power of egg yolks, let's move on to another tiny but mighty food that's often overlooked: pumpkin seeds. Don't let their size fool you. These little green seeds are nutritional gold when it comes to supporting healthy joints and promoting your body's natural collagen production. Pumpkin seeds are packed with key minerals, zinc, magnesium, and manganese, all of which play a direct role in how your body produces and maintains collagen. Zinc, in particular, acts as a catalyst in the enzymes responsible for building collagen fibers. Without enough zinc, the collagen your body does produce tends to be weaker and less effective, especially in joints that are already under daily stress from walking, bending, or climbing stairs. Magnesium helps relax muscles and reduce inflammation around the joints, while manganese supports the formation of cartilage and helps maintain its elasticity. And it's not just theory, real-life results support it. In one study focused on seniors with chronic joint stiffness and mild osteoarthritis, those who added a small daily serving of pumpkin seeds to their diet experienced noticeable improvements in flexibility and joint comfort over a period of just 6 weeks. Many also reported less swelling, especially in the knees and hands areas where collagen loss tends to hit hardest. The best part: you don't need much. Just a small handful, about 1 to 2 tablespoons, is enough to make a difference. And like eggs, how you eat pumpkin seeds matters. They're most beneficial when consumed raw or dry roasted, since this preserves the delicate minerals that support your joints. Many people like to soak pumpkin seeds overnight before eating them, which helps break down natural compounds called phytic acids. These can sometimes block your body's ability to absorb zinc and magnesium, so soaking can significantly boost nutrient availability. You can toss them into smoothies, sprinkle them over salads or oatmeal, or just snack on them plain. They're crunchy, satisfying, and provide that functional fuel your joints are hungry for without any processed ingredients or additives. And here's a bonus: pumpkin seeds also contain plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which help combat joint inflammation and support overall mobility. When combined with their mineral content, they offer a 1-2 punch against stiffness, swelling, and the gradual breakdown of cartilage that happens with age. So if your knees are barking or you feel that familiar stiffness when you get up from the couch, try adding pumpkin seeds to your daily routine. It's a simple, natural habit with powerful long-term benefits. Food doesn't just nourish, it can heal. And sometimes the smallest changes lead to the biggest transformations for your ageless mind and body. 3. Canned salmon. Let's dive into a powerful, practical superfood that often gets overlooked in the pantry: canned salmon with bones. Now, if you're thinking, wait, with bones? Yes, exactly. That's where the real joint-supporting magic happens. While salmon is already known for being a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support heart and brain health, canned salmon that includes the bones offers even more when it comes to supporting your joints. Why? Because the bones are a natural source of collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, a nutrient blend your body craves especially as you age. Let's break it down. Collagen is the protein that forms the structure of your joints, ligaments, and tendons. It's like the scaffolding that holds everything together and allows for smooth, pain-free movement. Calcium and phosphorus are crucial for maintaining strong bones and preventing the gradual weakening that makes joints more vulnerable to injury and pain. And then there's gelatin, a softer form of collagen that acts like a cushion inside your joints, reducing friction and supporting better flexibility. Now here's the good news, because the canning process softens the tiny bones until they're fully edible. All of those joint-loving nutrients are easy to eat and easy to absorb. In fact, if you've ever opened a can of salmon and seen those soft white pieces mixed in with the meat, those are the bones. Instead of removing them, just mash them right into the meat. They blend in easily, and you'll hardly notice a difference in texture or taste, but your joints will feel the difference. A growing number of studies are highlighting just how effective this can be. In one clinical trial, seniors who ate canned salmon with bones 3 times a week showed noticeable improvements in knee flexibility and a reduction in joint inflammation within just a few weeks. That means less stiffness in the morning, smoother movement throughout the day, and fewer aches after activities like walking, gardening, or climbing stairs. Beyond joint support, you're also getting a solid dose of vitamin D and omega-3s, which further support bone health, reduce inflammation, and even help keep your brain sharp, a true bonus for aging well inside and out. Best of all, canned salmon is affordable, shelf-stable, and incredibly versatile. You can mix it into a salmon salad, form it into patties, or toss it with whole grain pasta or roasted veggies for a fast, nutrient-packed meal. It's a simple, low-effort way to build joint resilience and mobility into your everyday life. So next time you're shopping, skip the boneless variety and grab the one with bones included. It's not just salmon, it's functional joint food wrapped in a can, waiting to be part of your weekly wellness routine. Your future knees, hips, and shoulders will thank you. 4. Chicken skin. It's time to revisit a food that many people have been told to avoid. But when it comes to supporting your joints, chicken skin might just be your new secret weapon. Now, before you raise an eyebrow, let's clear something up. We're not talking about greasy, deep-fried fast food chicken skin. We're talking about crispy roasted skin or gently simmered chicken skin in bone broths or soups. A natural nutrient-dense source of type 1, collagen, the very same collagen that forms the structural foundation of your joints, tendons, and cartilage. Chicken skin is especially rich in type 1 collagen, which plays a critical role in maintaining joint integrity, skin elasticity, and connective tissue strength. As we age, our collagen levels decline, leading not only to visible signs like sagging skin and wrinkles, but also to deeper structural issues like joint discomfort, stiffness, and decreased mobility. Replenishing your collagen stores through food, especially from natural animal sources like chicken skin, gives your body the raw materials it needs to repair and rebuild. In a recent clinical study, participants who consumed collagen-rich chicken skin peptides regularly for 12 weeks experienced an impressive 40% improvement in joint comfort and mobility. They reported smoother movement, reduced stiffness, and greater ease with everyday activities like walking, squatting, or even getting out of bed in the morning. And the best part, you don't need to buy fancy supplements or powders. Just eating whole foods like bone-in, skin-on chicken that's roasted or slow-simmered can provide these benefits naturally. When chicken skin is cooked, properly roasted until crisp or simmered in soups or stews, it retains its collagen structure while also delivering healthy fats that support nutrient absorption and anti-inflammatory balance. If you're already enjoying homemade bone broth, chances are you're getting some of this benefit. But don't toss that roasted chicken skin next time. It's more than just flavorful, it's functional. Add it to a salad for a crunchy topping, or enjoy it with your roasted chicken dinner, knowing that it's doing far more for your joints than you might expect. It's worth noting that moderation matters. While chicken skin does contain natural fats when prepared healthfully, meaning roasted, baked, or simmered, not deep-fried or heavily processed, it can absolutely be part of a joint-friendly, ageless nutrition plan. So the next time someone tells you to peel the skin off your chicken, you might smile and say, "I'm eating for my joints." Because aging well isn't just about what you avoid, it's about what you intentionally include. And when it comes to joint resilience, chicken skin cooked right is one of the smartest additions you can make. 5. Gelatin. Let's talk about one of the most underrated and easy-to-use joint-supporting foods out there, gelatin. You might associate it with childhood desserts, but don't let its jiggly appearance fool you. Gelatin is essentially cooked collagen, and it's one of the most bioavailable forms of joint nourishment you can add to your diet. So what exactly is it? Gelatin is made by gently cooking down collagen-rich animal parts, like skin bones and connective tissue, until the collagen breaks into smaller digestible peptides. These peptides are easily absorbed by the body and used to rebuild cartilage, strengthen ligaments, and restore joint elasticity. In other words, when you consume gelatin, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to cushion your joints from the inside out, and the results are impressive. In one clinical study, participants who consumed a daily serving of gelatin experienced a 37% increase in joint mobility and a 27% reduction in swelling in just 6 weeks. That's less stiffness, more freedom of movement, and greater ease performing everyday activities like walking, climbing stairs, or stretching without discomfort. The key here is consistency. Just like you wouldn't expect to build muscle overnight from a single gym session, restoring collagen and rebuilding healthy joints takes repeated nourishment. And that's where gelatin really shines. It's easy to use every single day. You can stir it into warm tea or coffee, blend it into smoothies, or use it to make your own homemade gummies or protein snacks. Just make sure you're choosing a high-quality, grass-fed, unflavored gelatin powder, not the artificially colored stuff from the candy aisle. Look for a product that clearly states it's derived from pasture-raised animals with no additives or preservatives. If you enjoy cooking, gelatin is also a natural thickener for soup sauces and broths, adding a subtle richness while quietly delivering serious joint support. One great tip: combine gelatin with vitamin C-rich foods like citrus fruits or berries. Vitamin C helps activate collagen production in your body, creating the perfect synergy to strengthen your joint skin and connective tissues more effectively. And don't forget, gelatin also supports gut health, which is closely tied to inflammation levels throughout your body. A healthy gut can help reduce the systemic inflammation that contributes to joint pain and stiffness, giving you double the benefit in one simple scoop. So if you're looking for a gentle, effective, and versatile way to nourish your joints from the inside out, gelatin deserves a permanent spot in your pantry. It's easy to prepare, scientifically backed, and feels more like a treat than a treatment. Because staying mobile, flexible, and pain-free doesn't have to mean extreme measures. Sometimes all it takes is a little daily consistency and a scoop of gelatin. 6. Sardines. If you're looking for a small but mighty superfood that supports your joints in multiple ways, it's time to give sardines a second look. These tiny fish often get overlooked in the grocery aisle, but don't be fooled by their size. Sardines are packed with joint-loving nutrients, and they might just become one of your favorite go-to additions for a resilient, flexible body. What makes sardines so powerful? First, they're naturally rich in type 1 collagen and elastin, 2 essential proteins that help form the matrix of your joints, cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. When you eat sardines with the skin and bones, which you absolutely should, you're getting a highly absorbable form of collagen similar to what your body uses to repair and regenerate connective tissue. But sardines go even further. They're also loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to dramatically reduce inflammation, swelling, and joint pain. In fact, in a recent study, individuals who consumed sardines regularly for just 8 weeks experienced noticeable improvements in joint stiffness, mobility, and comfort, comparable to the effects of over-the-counter anti-inflammatory drugs, but without any side effects. That's the beauty of whole foods, like sardines. They don't just mask symptoms, they help restore balance and nourish your joints at the cellular level. The bones in sardines are another hidden gem. They're soft edible and provide a natural source of calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium minerals that are essential not only for bone density, but also for supporting strong, stable joints. Eating the bones, which are completely safe and barely noticeable in texture, helps maintain the structural integrity of your skeletal system as you age. And let's not forget convenience. Sardines are incredibly easy to work into your day, no cooking required. Just open a can and add them to salads, mash them into avocado toast, mix with chopped herbs and lemon, or enjoy them straight with a drizzle of olive oil. For best results, choose sardines packed in water or olive oil, not those in processed sauces with added sugars or preservatives. The cleaner, the better. One helpful tip: if you're new to sardines or unsure about the taste, try pairing them with citrus or vinegar-based dressings to balance the flavor. Many people are surprised by how quickly they come to enjoy them, especially once they start feeling the benefits in their joints. Sardines may not have the flash of a trendy superfood, but when it comes to supporting joint health, they deliver on every level: collagen, healthy fats, minerals, and anti-inflammatory power, all in one humble, affordable package. So if you're serious about protecting your joints, reducing discomfort, and staying mobile as the years go by, don't overlook these little fish. Sardines are small in size but massive in benefit, a true ally in your ageless mind and body journey. 7. Bone broth. When it comes to time-tested remedies that support long-lasting joint health, bone broth is in a league of its own. This ancient elixir, once a staple in traditional kitchens around the world, is now being rediscovered by modern science, and for good reason. Bone broth is one of the most powerful and nourishing foods you can consume to support joint strength, flexibility, and overall mobility. So what makes it so special? Bone broth is created by simmering collagen-rich bones like beef knuckles, chicken backs, or fish heads for hours, sometimes even days. This slow cooking process draws out a potent blend of gelatin, collagen, glycine, glucosamine, chondroitin, and essential minerals like magnesium and calcium. Together, these nutrients form the building blocks your body needs to rebuild cartilage, soothe inflammation, and restore the soft tissue that cushions your joints. Think of bone broth as a warm, comforting way to nourish your joints from the inside out. It's not just hydration, it's structural support in liquid form, and the research backs it up. In one 12-week study, participants who consumed bone broth daily experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a significant improvement in cartilage thickness, a key indicator of joint health and resilience. These weren't just subjective feelings, they were measurable biological improvements. One of the standout compounds in bone broth is glycine, an amino acid that not only helps build collagen, but also supports your body's natural anti-inflammatory processes. Glycine has been shown to calm overactive immune responses and reduce oxidative stress, two major drivers of joint pain and degeneration. But here's the thing, not all bone broths are created equal. The most beneficial versions are those you make at home using high-quality collagen-rich bones like marrow bones joints or feet from grass-fed, pasture-raised, or wild-caught animals. Homemade broth allows for long, slow simmering, which releases the maximum amount of nutrients. It also ensures you're not consuming additives, preservatives, or artificial flavor enhancers, which are common in store-bought options. Don't worry, if you're not a kitchen pro, making bone broth is simpler than it sounds. You just need bones water, a splash of vinegar to help extract the minerals and optional aromatics like onion, garlic, or herbs. Simmer it gently for 12-24 hours strain and store it in the fridge or freezer. It's incredibly versatile. Sip it warm, use it as a base for soups or stews, or even stir it into savory oatmeal or grains. If making it yourself isn't an option, look for pre-made bone broths that are slow-simmered, organic, and free of additives. A good bone broth should gel slightly when cooled. That's a sign it's rich in joint-healing gelatin and collagen. So whether you're looking to ease stiffness, rebuild cartilage, or simply protect your joints as you age, a daily cup of bone broth can be one of the most healing rituals you add to your life. It's ancient wisdom backed by modern science, simple, soothing, and powerful. 8. Beef tendons. If there's one food that stands out as an absolute powerhouse for joint health, it's this one: beef tendons. Often overlooked in modern Western cooking, beef tendons are quietly making a comeback. For a very good reason: they contain the highest concentration of natural collagen found in any whole food. That's right, higher than bone broth, chicken skin, or even popular collagen powders. Tendons are made of dense connective tissue, the very same type that supports and stabilizes your own joints, ligaments, and cartilage. When slow-cooked properly, they release a rich, gelatinous form of type 1 and type 3 collagen, the exact types needed for joint repair and elasticity. That means eating beef tendons doesn't just nourish your body, it directly supports the regeneration and lubrication of your own joint structures. In a fascinating clinical study, seniors who incorporated collagen-rich tendon into their diet experienced a 63% increase in synovial fluid density. That's the slippery fluid that keeps your joints moving smoothly. Even more impressively, they reported 41% less joint stiffness within just a few weeks. This is the kind of real measurable transformation that many joint supplements promise, but rarely deliver. And the beauty of beef tendon is that it doesn't just reduce discomfort, it promotes true joint regeneration. The collagen it delivers acts like scaffolding inside your body, giving your tissues the raw material they need to repair damage, rebuild structure, and restore youthful flexibility. There's one catch: to get the full benefit, beef tendons must be slow-cooked. This tough, fibrous tissue becomes soft, silky, and digestible only after several hours of simmering, much like bone broth. But don't let that intimidate you. It's easier than it sounds. Simply place tendons in a pot with water, ginger, garlic, a splash of vinegar, and any seasonings you enjoy. Simmer for 6 to 8 hours or until they become tender and jelly-like. The result is a delicious collagen-packed dish that feels almost medicinal in its warmth and nourishment. In Asian cuisine, beef tendons are considered a delicacy, and for good reason. They add a luxurious texture to soups, stews, or noodle bowls, and their mild flavor makes them easy to pair with herbs, vegetables, or broths. And once you try them and notice the difference in how your body feels more fluid, less stiff, more resilient, you'll understand why they've earned a reputation as one of the most therapeutic foods for aging joints. So if you're serious about restoring mobility, rebuilding tissue, and reducing pain, naturally beef tendons should be on your radar. They're not trendy, not fancy, but they work. And in the journey to maintain an ageless body, that's what really matters. As we've explored today, the secret to healthy, pain-free joints doesn't lie in a pill bottle or a quick fix. It's in the food we eat every single day. By nourishing your body with nature's most collagen-rich, anti-inflammatory, and mineral-dense foods, you're not just easing joint discomfort, you're giving your body the tools it needs to rebuild, renew, and thrive. Whether it's sipping warm bone broth, adding pumpkin seeds to your morning smoothie, or discovering the hidden magic of slow-cooked beef tendons, these aren't just dietary tips. They're daily rituals that support a more flexible, mobile, and vibrant version of you. And the best part, it's never too late to start. Your joints are living tissues, always responding to how you care for them. So take what you've learned today and turn it into action. Make one small change this week. Your body will notice and thank you. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or just plain interesting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. At Ageless Mind and Body, we're building a community of people just like you, curious, committed, and ready to live better every year, not just older. Your healthiest, most vibrant life is just getting started. Let's walk that journey together, one step, one choice, one video at a time. See you in the next one.